11 minutes after the hour, a national political reporter for TheHill.com, Julia Manchester, is out with a new column on this polling and joins us now. Always love having you on the program.
Good to see you, Anna. Thanks for having me.
So how much of a red flag is some of this polling for Democrats that Nick just shared for us? Will more Democrats start calling for Biden to step aside as candidate?
Yeah, look, Anna, this is certainly, I think, a concerning point for Democrats at this point. In a state like Virginia, which I'll remind you, former President Biden won by 10 points in 2020. And now we're seeing a number of polls out just this week alone, including this new poll from The Hill and Emerson College, showing Biden essentially, neck and neck with Trump in these polls between anywhere from 2 to 5%. So a much tighter race in the Old Dominion. Now, this is very important, Anna, because, Virginia itself has certainly leaned blue in recent years. We know that Governor Glenn Youngkin was able to get a major Republican victory in the state in 2021. But since then, we've seen Democrats really improve their infrastructure, take back control of the state legislature in the state, as well as defend a number of key congressional seats. So definitely Democrats playing on the defense. But I will say this, Anna, talking to a number of Democrats, they point to the fact that at this point, in July of 2012, when Barack Obama was running against Mitt Romney, the race was tied in Virginia at 44%. So Democrats still saying that it's too close, it's too early to call, still a very tight race. But at the same time, this all comes as it's been a very drip of negative headlines for President Biden.
Yeah, and still questions over if he'll even remain at the top of the ticket. Julia, the polling also finds that President Trump's lead really expands when RFK Jr. is factored in. So does that show how much of a force he really may be in this race, no matter who winds up at the top of the ticket, Biden, Harris, or otherwise?
Yeah, I don't think it's just RFK Jr. We saw that Cornel West was included in that poll and a number of other candidates. And as Nick pointed out, there's 11% undecided in this race. So I think there definitely is some wiggle room. I don't see RFK Jr. maybe being as big of a factor in Virginia as he might be in other states. But certainly when there is a third party option, I think a lot of these voters are certainly, breaking for another option, another candidate, and that's negatively impacting Joe Biden in Virginia. And one thing I also hear from Republicans, Anna, is that if Joe Biden is polling this poorly or this, having this close of a race in a state like Virginia, a state which he should be leading in, they question how he's doing in other states that are even closer. So certainly something to keep an eye on.
Yeah, we're just starting to see those polls post-assassination attempt, and then what will they look like even post-COVID? Julia Manchester, thank you so much for joining us. You're working double time these days. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.